Hello everyone, my name is Christian Zunchev, and in today's video we're going to talk about B2B or business to business sales. One of the best things about business to business sales is the capacity for big profit. Businesses usually have bigger budgets and they can afford to pay a lot more for your service or product. Just think about it. When your customer is a person, they're likely thinking like, I need X. So they go to Google or they do an Amazon search and they find what they need at the lowest price point. But when your customer is a business, however, things go much differently. Purchases may have to go through multiple approval channels. Plus, they're not always one and done deal. The work needed to get the sale done may take a lot more time, but the higher price point will likely make it worth it. Like I said, in this video, we're going to talk about B2B sales. We will break it down into the general sales steps, the initial contact with the website, becoming the lead, the discovery call, the presentation, and finally sealing the deal. It is good to remember that there may be other smaller steps in between those major ones, like additional calls with various department heads or doing the presentation in front of multiple people. But in general, you will follow those steps that now I'm going to give you. Are you ready to dive in? Okay, so somebody landed on your website, they've looked around and expressed interest in your product or service. They have gone from website visitor to a lead and you've got a call with them lined up. That's great, but now you have to do your research. Is this a good lead? In B2C, you didn't really need to worry about it. They either bought your product or they didn't, right? But when it comes to B2B, the stakes are a little different. Your product or service may cost $100,000 or more. Can the lead afford you, or they're simply going to waste your time? Now, this is the time when you want to research your potential customer. Check out their business, find out whether or not your business or service is even a good fit for them. Just make sure that the lead is legitimate and not a scam. This early research will keep you away from investing a lot of time and energy in a lead that is obviously not worth it. If you don't like what your research digs up, cancel the scheduled call and direct your energy whether there is a higher value. Okay, so you've done your research and now things look good. Now it's time for the discovery call. If you want this call to be successful, you need to be able to answer a few questions. Why is this business interested in your service or product? How will it help them? How long have they had the problem that needs to be solved? Have they tried anything else? And how soon are they looking to implement a solution? By knowing the answer to these questions, you'll be able to tailor your pitch to the exact situation. You may be wondering how you're going to get these answers. And well, one of the easiest ways is to give them a questionnaire. Just simply ask for the answer to those questions that you actually need. And also be sure to add other questions like, what is your budget and what does the perfect solution look like? All of those things are actually going to save you a lot of time. And now finally, after you have all of the answers to your questionnaire, you will want to schedule a call with the decision maker for the company. Ideally, it will be within a week of getting back your answers. But you really need to be sure that you're scheduling your call with a key person in the company. You don't want to waste your time pitching someone not authorized enough to make the right decision. First, be sure that you're scheduling the call with the key person in the company. You don't want to waste your time pitching to someone not authorized to make a decision, right? And second, have a strategic plan ready for the call. If you're talking to a decision maker within the company, they won't have a lot of time for idle chat. You would want to get straight to business. Explain exactly how you're going to solve their problems, save them time and save them money. Your products should be able to make their life easier. And you would want to make them feel like purchasing what you're offering is urgent. You want to wow them with facts, figures, and case studies if possible. But to do this, you really need to understand their business, hence the research and questionnaire. Pricing, of course, will also be discussed, so you need to be prepared. It's important that after the call, you send them a recap of everything presented and be sure to include the answers to any questions that will come up during the call. And remember that the larger your price point is, the more consideration time they will need. Don't forget to follow up in a few days as well, and it's possible that the decision maker may want to bring other people into the mix before committing to a purchase. You may need to tailor your follow-up pitch to a department head, which may lead to another set of questions that they would need answered. Be sure you consider all of the objections that they may have and have solid answers to overcome those objections. You want to come to this pitch 100% prepared. Know the company's pain point, know the product or service you're offering to address the pain point, Make sure you have a strategy for executing the plan, delivering the goods, and getting the contracts handled. And this is how you simply close the deal. Okay, so now that you're ready to close some deals, let's explore where you can find those potential leads. When it comes to B2B marketing, your best social media bet is LinkedIn. If you've mostly been doing B2C sales up until this point, LinkedIn may not be the top of your list, but it's the best place for B2B sales, 100%. There are nearly 700 million users on the website, and they have a tool called Sales Navigator that you can add to your arsenal. Sales Navigator will help you target industries or even specific people. The data that you receive from Sales Navigator will help you find those decision makers within the companies that you want to target. And remember that you're looking for managers, directors, or even VPs. Those are the people with enough clout to make a purchasing decision. And it's great because the leads that you get from Sales Navigator can be straight imported into your CRM. And then you need to start reaching out, of course. You can put on fillers on LinkedIn or simply go straight for the call. Another thing to keep in mind about B2B sales is that relationships are everything. When you're talking about six-figure price points, patience will be necessary as well. You can expect the deal to take weeks or months or even a year to close. My longest deal took 13 months to close, for example. Make sure that your LinkedIn profile is up to date, and this will help you seem more trustworthy to your potential leads. Have good looking professional headshot, make sure your bio is completely filled out, and of course highlight your top projects. You can add skills, and if you have recommendations from other people, that will be even better. Being active on the platform is also something great that will help you get even more leads. If you would like an example of a company that is doing B2B marketing really well, you can take a look at knobs.co. Their conversion process is super strong, and you can learn a lot by simply looking at their website. Okay, so now you're ready for your homework. Just head to the link in the description and download our B2B resources. With this download, you'll be able to track your leads, plus there is a sales script example that you can modify to fit your needs. That's all that I have for you today. I hope that this video was valuable. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, just drop them below and I'll make sure to respond as soon as possible. Thanks so much for your time and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.